Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. This is Adriana Ruiz Flores. Is today Friday morning. I'm going to interview today a wonderful person, Carlos Adell. So let's wait him to jump in to this live. He's an awesome person. He's amazing. He's a wonderful coach, and he is, a beautiful human being. And this Social Friday, I am so honored to have him as my guest. So let's wait here for Carlos. I know he's there. Let's wait for him to jump into the live and to make this amazing interview. So let me check it out here. Okay. Hola, Carlos. Hola, hola, guapo. ¿Cómo estamos? Let me put this on. Let me see who is out there. I want to try to share this. Yeah, you're watching. I know. I see you. Te estoy viendo, corazón. I am here. Muy bien, muy bien. Muy bien. Let's wait for Carlos and to see if anybody can see this and jump into the live to this interview. Let me say, I'm going to share this to some people and let's see if we can start this live. We're going to talk about trajectory and how life has brought us here. So let's wait for Carlos. Aquí estamos. Sí. Muy bien. Hoy vamos a hablar de trajectory.
Hello.
¿Cómo estamos? Hello,
Muy
how are you
bien.
today?
Good. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. I'm just trying to this mess. See?
Go
Let's
for
just
it.
mira cómo está mi cable. Yeah, look at this. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. ¿Cómo estás, Carlos Adell?
Muy bien.
Have you here?
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for joining me. Let's wait for some people to jump in. Okay. Listo. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy
Tell
bien.
me how are you today?
Yeah, it's a Friday here. It's a little bit cloudy, but yeah, it's a nice June day in Spain. It's warm and nice, and yeah, life's beautiful.
Oh, I know, it's beautiful. I know. Yeah, here in Mexico is 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of hot. It's hot. It's like
it's
it's it's cloudy. It's rains are officially here. So it's like I feel like I am in the beach, but without the bathing suit, you know?
yeah,
I want
yeah,
to get
yeah.
off my clothes and I want to jump into the ocean. And no, we have to be here. So it's really hot because it's like, vapor.
Yeah, I
So,
know. Mexico is always hot.
yeah, well, yeah, we are hot
Anyway,
people.
hot and me and humid, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. ¿Quién está aquí? Angeline, hello, how are you? New Nikki, hello, thank you for joining, guys. Thank you so much. Please share this to everybody. And let's start with today's interview. As I said, we were talking about, Carlos and I, what we were going to talk about today. And I thought about talking about trajectory,
Mm.
Why trajectory? Well, simple. Life has brought us here.
Yeah,
All the
absolutely.
experiences that we have lived and everything that we have experienced brought us here.
Yeah.
But that doesn't define you, right? I mean, it's like
Nah.
tricky there. Some people say, no, it's this, I am like this and I'm never going to change and you have to accept me the way I am. And, it's like, oh, this is me and you are not going to change me. And you say, do you like who you are? I mean, where you are, and or do you want to go farther and whatever? So I want to hear from you, Carlos. I just have some few questions that
Yeah,
like
sure.
first of all, I want to know where were you born? I know you are from Spain, and I want to
Yeah.
know where are you from? Who are your parents? I mean, a little bit of your history.
Well, yeah, it's
Woo!
long. It's a long story, but like if I was born in Spain in an area that's called Catalonia, and it
Okay.
is the people from Catalonia don't want to be part from Spain. Not
Uh-huh.
everyone, of course, but it's a part of Spain. We're really hard working people. We've got a slightly different culture. I was born within a family of my dad he was a mechanic. He's always been an entrepreneur, a really hard working person. My mom exactly the same. Very humble family, not much money, like middle class. If you want to differentiate between classes. So
Hmm.
this not lack of money because I did have everything all the time, but I wanted to have more. I wanted to be more abundant. So I started my own business at age 16. And this is something that
Oh,
I never talked about it because it was something not that I wasn't proud of, but it wasn't like a perfectly legal business. And
okay.
now I'm including it because I realized recently how important it was for me this time of my life, because I learned so much. It was my first six-figure business. I was only 16. I knew what it was like surround yourself by the right and the wrong people. I knew what it was to the importance of networking, of knowing people, and
Hmm.
it can be really beneficial. It can be very detrimental, depending on who you know, depending on who you hang out with. And I also understood how to run big businesses and how important it is to know how to sell, how important it is to deliver good service and to be genuine and authentic, not only in life but also in business. Then, long story short, I gave it all up when I was 24. And not only this business, but also another business that I did have within the music industry. I jumped into corporate because I thought that was the right thing to do, and it was not. And I have 5 years into corporate. I was overwhelmed. I was exhausted. I was burnout, and I decided that I wanted to destroy everything that I had created, destroying in a meaning that reinvent the person that I was. And I decided that I was going to go as far as I could from my comfort zone, and this was Australia. Because if you look at the world, you got Spain in one side, Australia in the other. So I didn't know anyone there. I didn't speak the language. I thought it was going to be a good experience, far away from my comfort zone. I could reinvent myself and become the person that was going to make me happy. And this is when I started taking being in command of my life and taking a trajectory that was going to lead me to where I am today. And it wasn't like un camino de rosas. It wasn't like Rose's way. I don't know if in English
Hmm.
they say that. Uh,
I don't know if they say that, but I think no. I think they
well,
don't do that.
they understand. So the thing is that it wasn't always easy. It's been really fucking hard sometimes,
Yeah.
but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta have a trajectory. You gotta have a direction. You gotta follow through. You gotta see the things through even when things go sideways, and you gotta believe in yourself. And long story short, again, I got back from Australia in 2016, and because my mindset was in the right place or the right spot, I went back into corporate again, and that meant another like changing career every 6 months, changing place, changing apartment, changing everything because I couldn't handle it. But now I did have this idea about running my own business, which I had been running part-time since 2014. So what I did, it was like put my focus, my effort, my money, my investment, my intention into this one single thing. And yeah, and it took me like less time than what I expected to get really incredible results, and understand that the mindset is 80% of whatever you do. And now I'm running my own business. I'm making the same amount of money that I was making back when I was 16. So I've been not wasting my time, but I've been doing something from 24 to 34, something that I didn't like, which was corporate, right? And I could have been doing something else, but I've learned a lot of stuff, and everything that I know, everything that I learned, I'm applying today to my daily life and my business and helping other people achieve the same kind of results. So I've condensed my life in, let's say, 10 minutes.
Really good resume. Thank you, honey.
No worries.
Yeah, okay, thank you, bye.
Okay, see you later.
That was it for today. See you later.
So now we can talk about trajectory if you want to.
Yeah, well, you mentioned this changing of things, businesses, as part of your journey, right? And
Yeah,
that kind of decisions that you made in the past uh, brought you, as you say, right here and right now. And you,
yeah.
what happened? What changed? I mean, is there something that you regret, or for you mentioned that there was this job that it was not really with good people, or kind of turbulence or something.
Yeah.
We are not going to get there,
Nah,
but
no need to.
but no need to. But what we need to know is that we make mistakes, but
Yeah,
that it's not wrong. I mean, that's not wrong because we fail, and maybe we suffer. Definitely, we suffer. Something, and
yeah,
in physical and emotionally and psychologically. But what happened?
yeah.
What happened with
The,
Carlos?
the thing the thing is that, look, mistake, it is a word that I don't use in my life, and I've been asked this thing for the last few interviews that I got. I've been asked this: what's your biggest failure? What's your biggest mistake? And I'm like, it doesn't resonate with me. It wasn't a
I
mistake.
know.
It wasn't the right thing if you take into account some society beliefs and some social rules. And a lot of
Hmm.
people would say that was terrible that you did that. That I'm completely fine with it, because it doesn't matter. It's part of the past. And now what I'm taking it, and I mean, this same business nearly killed me 3 times. So I was next
Hmm.
to die like 3 times, like really close. I made it for the skin of my teeth. That's how they say it in English. And
Yeah.
and so
Un
it,
pelito de rana calva.
yeah. So I learned the biggest lessons of my life thanks to doing something that maybe it's not approved by 100% of the population, but I learned like very important lessons. So was it a mistake? It wasn't a mistake. It was an experience that I which I learned a lot of stuff from, right? And a lot of
Right.
things that I learned back then, I'm applying them today, not only in terms of mindset, but also in terms of business and understanding the basics of a business, right? Then
Hmm. Hmm.
I've made mistakes. Yeah, I've done a lot of wrong things and things that are far away from being the right things to do. But now I'm taking everything as a learning experience, as even when you do something that is completely wrong, if you understand that this was not the right thing to do, and the next time that you have to behave in a particular situation, you don't need to behave that way, because you'll correct your approach. Life is about iteration, learning, growing, making mistakes and learning, right? And
Absolutely.
one thing that comes now into my mind is that I'm an engineer, and even when I was a kid, I needed to try things by myself. Um, when it was medicines for my sisters, later on it was drugs, later on it was anything that I could experience in my body, anything that I could experience in my myself, I needed to try. Even if I knew that was going to have like bad consequences, but I needed to experience it, because then you can say this is wrong, or I don't want to do that because that's painful. So now I know it. I can move forward. Um, so this has been really important in my entire life, because I've learned very important lessons. I've done some stupid things. I'm a very passionate person, and when my heart says you gotta go straight, if there's a wall, I'll go through the wall, because 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 I like it
That's the
that
way you
way,
are.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, who I am is who I am, who I decide to be. But the thing is that I like to live life that way, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue to do so until I find out a better way to do it. Right?
I know, and I think it's very important what you're saying. I totally resonate with that. That everything is experience. It's not failing. It's not
Yeah,
like a
exactly.
mistake. It's not. I mean, I really hate that word. Actually, I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
you know what? It was my decision. I am assuming the consequences. I mean, it's
yeah,
not that I regret. I don't regret anything in my life. It's like, yeah, I have made some stupid things. I have done maybe some things that well, if I didn't do them, I wouldn't have passed through that or whatever. But
exactly.
everything taught me, everything made me stronger,
Yeah,
and wiser,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I
Of
need
course.
to assimilate that as the process of living. It's a process.
Yeah,
It's like we are right now, and I think like
yeah,
both of us, like as coaches, we know that. It's like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to be? But you have to enjoy the process, because this is not going to happen from
yeah,
one day to the other,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
And the
It's
thing is
it's
that
a
there's,
trajectory.
yeah, it's a trajectory that you can choose, and there is an emotion that is completely useless, and it is regret. Regret,
Exactly.
if it stops you, regret is worrying about the past, and you can. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you worry about the past, it's not going to change.
It's
Then,
regurgitating the past. That's
yeah, I
what I
mean,
say. Stop
it's
regurgitating the past.
the only thing you can
Take
do
care of it.
is take the lesson, learn it, move on.
Move on.
Everything else is wasting your time. If you get stuck because your emotions get you stuck, you need to do something. Emotions are messages that we're getting constantly, and it means that we need to do something to get over it. I mean, they're good. They're not good or bad. Just messages that we need to understand. It's how we work. But some people get paralyzed when they feel fear, when they feel like, regret, when they feel, look, if it stops you, you stop living. So you're going to receive it, acknowledge it, understand it, and let it go and move on.
Let it go. And you know what? It's aha. And you have to, in order to move on, you have to stop thinking about the past, like, oh my God, the past and blah, blah, blah. And another thing that you have to do is you redefine yourself. And a lot of people around there, out there, your circle,
Mm.
sees you like you are the same person as you were, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, or 15 years ago. And they judge you for that. Maybe it's not because they don't love you, but they remember the way you used to be, and you have to separate that. And also, it's like,
Yeah,
I'm not there anymore. I'm different. You got to learn me again, learn to know me again.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
redefining yourself.
Absolutely. Look, the thing, I mean, I'm not the same person I was yesterday, and I won't be tomorrow the same person I'm today, because you learn, you grow, and you become a better version of yourself. So I'm not, I
Absolutely.
don't believe in that. And so, yeah, and when it comes to trajectory, Adriana, because I think we're moving a little bit away from the topic.
Yeah.
Look, I was thinking about something today, and I remember the moment that I made the decision that I was going to run my own business. And
Hmm.
at this very moment, I remember what I was, and I remember what I was doing. And I said, this is the business that I'm going to be running. And if you don't believe me, you just watch me. And and
When was that? What happened there? What makes you,
because
boom?
I knew that the corporate wasn't for me. I knew that I needed to do something that was fulfilling in my life. I needed to do something that was more, that was helping others, that was,
Mm.
that had a meaning. And I didn't have an idea of how to do it. I didn't know how I was going to make it happen, but I said it, and I said it out loud to my friends, to my family, because then you make a commitment. You say it loud, you're making a commitment, you're talking to people, then your dream starts becoming real.
Yeah.
And then you make whatever you whatever you can to make it happen. And I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I know that you've never heard about me doing that, but you watch me and you'll wait for it.
Watch me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Look, you have to be daring, right? Because if I say, I might be doing that. If you give options, if you try to, if your trajectory is something that's blurry, that it's not clear, that you're not sure if going that way or the other, what's gonna happen is that when you go that way and you find the first road, the first rock in the middle of the road, you'll say, too hard, let's go that way. You have to choose one trajectory, and then you have to commit to it and go for it. And there's nothing that's gonna stop you. I mean, it's that simple, right? But if you have too many options, and but I can't go here, but I can always go that way. So I can back up anytime. You'll end up backing up because life can be really easy or can be really hard. It depends on what side of the road you want to look at, right?
It's more like mindset, if you believe that life is hard, if you believe that you have to, bust your ass and you have to, freaking work all the time and your money is hard to get and I have to choose from this because I have to grab wherever you want or can, or, it's like all the time thinking about hustling and grinding. No, I mean, if your mindset is, okay, I have this dream, I am committed to this because I want to do it and I will do it. It's like you say, this is my trajectory and I'm going to be from here to here and I'm going to help people and I'm going to whatever your purpose is.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just connecting my phone to the because it's running out of battery.
Okay, I hear my echo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I might be running out of battery. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Don't worry. We're almost
because I'm afraid that people will not listen to it really well either.
Yeah.
Let's if I disappear, it was the battery.
If he disappears, he's somewhere on the net.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Somewhere on the net. No, don't worry. Well, we are talking about trajectory, guys. Thank you for joining. Tatiana, Melissa, Sarah is over there. I can see no more comments over here, but thank you so much for being here. Sarah Ritson, hello. Angeline, thank you so much for joining. We are talking about trajectory with this amazing Carlos Adell. We are talking about how life has brought us here, but doesn't define us, and how to commit to ourselves to go through one trajectory with a purpose, with our mindset of, we can have fun, we can do things and enjoy what we are doing and earn money with that, It's absolutely possible, but you need to focus, right? You need to make it happen. Like you said, it's a commitment.
Oh, look, by the way, now you're saying, and I wanted to bring, because I think it's the first one that you're having, this interview, right?
Yeah, it's the first one. Absolutely. I'm going to do this every week at 9 o'clock, interviewing people. If you want to join again, I would love to have you anytime
Awesome.
you want.
Awesome. Oh, I just wanted to say that I've got something that I've been working on, something that it's a free tool for people that wanna do this, because you're talking about making money, and making money. When we talk about money, everyone's like, ooh, it's all about money. It's not about money. It's about doing what you love, and money is a way of energy.
Money will come.
Yeah, because we see money as people are polarized, right? We all about smoking joints and sleeping in a camping tent and living the hippie life, or money is about living in a building, spending a lot of money and smoking cigars. And
wrong ideas, right? And we grow up with that, and it's like this or this. No, we can have it all.
You can have it all. Nothing is perfect. Nothing is good and bad. It's just a way of energy that like it or not, that's how society works. If you want to buy a goat and go to the bush and live with a couple of goats and a pig and plant some veggies, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to live in society and enjoy the things that we have in society, then money it's going to be necessary. So, and it's just a way of energy. It's something that flows.
Absolutely, it's energy. Money is energy,
So,
and that depends on the energy that you have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the law of attraction. I mean, really, you are attracting everything that you want and everything that you don't want. I always say that. So
Yeah,
focus on what you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
If you want the
That's
money,
it.
focus on the money, but don't say, I'm doing this because of the money. No, do it because you love it
Mm.
and have passion for it and love the way and, enjoy what you are doing and commit to yourself and go for it and the money will come.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
part of everything. But you were going to say something before wrapping
Um,
this up
yeah,
about a
I'm going to launch a program, and I just put together like a little piece of content that it's the reason for that is to help people, you know, build work on their passions a little bit more.
Mhm.
And like just saying that if anyone wants to reach out, I'll be happy to share it. I mean, it's not something I'm going to launch soon, but because if someone in your audience wants to reach out, I'll be more than happy to help.
Absolutely. I mean, I absolutely recommend Carlos Adell. He's awesome. He's an amazing person, but most of all, he's a beautiful human being. I love you so much.
Thanks.
And I really
So are
do. I
you.
think that you are amazing. And I think that we resonate with we attract our tribe,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
people in this live and the people that is going to connect later on in the replay, please put the hashtag replay. Uh, are people that actually love living. We are in the
Yeah,
process of doing amazing amounts of money, in the process of succeeding, but we are enjoying the process and we are
absolutely.
learning from each other and we are connected. As I always say, we are interconnected. So
Mm.
it's amazing to have you in my life. I am so
Thank
blessed
you.
to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be
Thank
here
you
as
so
well.
much. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Adriana.
much. If you want to say something before we go, would you like to say something?
Well, look, choose your trajectory, and stop finding excuses because
Yeah.
because I can see it every way. People live why behind what they could be doing, and they don't
Hmm.
realize that they keep it's not the right time. I don't have any money. I can't do that. This is not for me. I'm not that kind of person. Well, you are
Or
whoever
maybe
you want to
tomorrow,
be.
it's like maybe
Yeah,
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
like someday is not even a day of the week. So choose your
Yeah.
trajectory and you make the right answers. How can I do that? How can I do it with no money? Look, how can I do it with no time and find an answer? Don't say I don't have time because I don't have money. I can do that because then it's an end road. So anything you want to
Thank
do,
you.
yeah, just make the decision, the conscious decision, and go for it. And
Go for it.
if
Lose
you
the
don't know
fear.
how, Adriana, I'm sure that you'll be able to help, and I will also be able to help and be very happy.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're awesome. I love you very much.
Thank you.
And please, if you want to jump again any Friday or any day of the week, I'll be honored to have you in my wall.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thanks,
Thank
Adriana. Thanks for
you.
having me.
Take
Thanks a
care,
lot.
honey.
Bye.
I love you.
Love you
Thank
too.
you, guys. Love you. Bye. So, guys, thank you so much, Tatiana. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being here, Marion. Hola, preciosa, ¿cómo estás? Thank you so much, Tatiana. I would love to have you as my guest, of course. You made the time. I love you too much, so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining. This is the first interview that I am going to do every Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. So if you want to jump with me, just put here I want to join, and I will get in touch with you on a private message, and let's talk about anything, social Fridays. Let's enjoy our lives and commit. It's very, very, very important. We need to focus on one thing first. Okay, do that to yourself. But the most important thing that I want you to do today, here and now, Friday, social Friday, beautiful Friday, is enjoy yourself every single moment of your day. Love yourself, have fun. And if you find yourself like you're not having a really good moment, remember, choose your vibes. Okay, it's your choice. And let's talk later. Okay, I am Adriana Ruiz Flores, and I am really, really honored to be with you today. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're watching the replay, put the hashtag replay. If it's the first time that you watch me, put number 1 if you want. And you find value in this live, please share it. And
Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay really blessed today. Hope to see you soon. Bye.